Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You too. You too.
Tried to put you on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Yeah, it made me miss my old. And that so bad, see her, you like old. Ha, you will be like old. I don't give a about it. All my lit. Yeah, and all they throats lit. We don't really give a, we be on that dose. My free John filter, my free John filter, my free John filter, my free John filter.
You too. You too.
Yeah, rappers on that whole shit. Heard you and your bro snitch, but y'all supposed to be the clique. Yeah, supposed to be the gang. Man, I think these lame. We'll get a to pay. Yeah, we'll get a to pay. And my dick gets a day. Hit the club with all my chains. Hit the club with all my mains. We'll whack a brain. Talking about leaving some stains. Yeah, talking about reaching for some. Talking about beefing about him. When she get beef from all the clique. Yeah, she get beef from all the clique. When she get beef from all the. When these little hoes see. My free John filter. My free John filter. My free John filter. My free John filter. Rest in peace to Pimp C. Before I let you pimp me, squeeze it till it's empty. My free John filter. My free John filter. My free John filter. My free John filter.
One more time. One more time.
Tried to put you on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Yeah, it made me miss my old. And that so bad, see her, you like old. Ha, you will be like old. I don't give a.
All right. Let's get it started. Man. It's Mike Freeze Unfiltered. And I got a couple things for y'all today. Man. You already know what it's about. Shannan. God damn Shannan. Boy, can't catch a break. Boy, you can't catch a break. Boy, they coming after his ass heavy. Boy. He got another accuser. It's some old shit. But he got another accuser out, man. You know it's a white woman, man. Can't leave these white women alone. Come on, Man, you gotta leave these white women alone. Come on. Yeah, he got another accuser that came out. I think it was today or yesterday, but I think it's an old lawsuit against him. Boy, his freaky ass. Man, you got it, man. Leave them white girls alone. You can't keep doing this, man. Now he probably gonna have a couple more. Come out on him. That's how it works. It only takes one to come out. When that one come out, that's all it takes. But probably sick right now. His freaky ass. Probably sick. Right now. I hate it for you, Shannan, but you caused it on yourself, buddy. I hate it for you. But yeah, man, it's another. You got another accuser came out today. Man. I hate it for Unc. Boy, I hate it for him. Man. Say Shannan Sharpe ex-girlfriend reveals horrifying threats he made after alleged 2010 rape. And it's probably 9 times out of 10 it ain't true. But they trying to get them for their money, man. One come out, the other ones come flying, and they come flocking like sheep. They come flocking like sheep, but all on at one time, man. He probably got two more out there that's gonna try to come out on him. Goddamn hoes. It's crazy. It's crazy. I hate it for Unc, man. I hate it for him. Man, they say a former girlfriend of embattled NFL legend Shannon Sharpe claimed their decade-long relationship ended with a restraining order after the Hall of Famer allegedly raped and threatened to ruin her if she ever spoke out, according to a previously undisclosed 2003 lawsuit. Damn, they flocking out. Flocking out. Michelle Bundy Evans filed a $4 million defamation lawsuit against Sharpe for divulging their ongoing legal dispute on television after news broke that she filed a restraining order accusing him of sexual assault and stalking for the September 2010 incident, according to the court documents obtained by the U.S. Sun. Look at this, man. Look, y'all see this right here? Suing this man for $4 million because he would talk about her on TV. That's what it say, right? Well, he was talking about her the legal dispute on television, trying to get it for $4 million. White woman trying to give him $4 million. Shannon, freaky ass. Boy, I swear, Shannon, man. God damn. You should have listened to what Monique said. Monique told your ass to get your old black woman about your age that could cook for you, take care of you, and leave all these white women alone. I ain't see nothing wrong with no white woman. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is something wrong with a white woman for Shannon. Because Shannon don't know how to deal with him, man. Shannon don't know how to keep his goddamn hands to himself, allegedly. He don't know how to keep his damn hands to himself. Allegedly. Which I don't, like I said, I don't think it's true, man. I don't think it's true at all. I don't think it's true whatsoever, but the resurface accusations come just days after another woman identified in court docs as Jane Doe accused Sharpe of rape in a $50 million civil lawsuit allegation the 56-year-old has repeatedly denied. Yeah, she gonna get some. She gonna get something out that case there, though. The defamation lawsuit filed from the Scorn X alleged that Evans and Sharpe were arguing when the football star forced his sweetheart of nearly 10 years to her knees and sexually assaulted her before raping her. God, Shannon, what's going on, man? No means no. No means no, man. And you shouldn't even argue with them. Just leave, man. Get out of there. Leave. You keep putting yourself in messed up situation. This is an old case 10 years ago, but still, man, it's still open. The case still open on you, Shannon. Come on, man. Evans claims she sought legal protection after the former Denver Bronco hurled threats of ruin, even if she ever publicly disclosed this disturbing incident, according to the suit. The restraining order was dropped shortly after it was filed, CBS reported. With Evans claiming she was harassed at home with her daughter over her decision to go after the former Bew. Sharpe's legal team refuted Evans' lawsuit, which is pending, as nonsense. Michelle Evans' claims are ridiculous and completely without merit. Vincent Moore, Sharpe attorneys, told the Post Thursday night she could not find a lawyer to take a case, and if you read her complaint, you will see it's filed with nonsense. Shannon has no contact with her for many years, and we understand she is still on probation after serving 3 years in prison. God damn! So she been in prison. She been yo. It ain't funny. It ain't funny at all. So she done been locked. She locked up, and she done been locked up, and she's still trying to get Shannon for some money. I don't believe this shit here. I don't believe that shit. I think she did see that first girl going after Shannon, and she trying to go after them too. But that's how they come out, man. Like I said, it only take one come out, and the rest come flocking. It only take one to come out, and the rest come flocking. That's how it work. That's how it work, man. It's unfortunate for Shannon, man. It's unfortunate for him, but yeah, he should have listened to Monique advice. He should have listened to Monique advice, man. For real. Cause he don't know how to handle these white girls, man. Shannon having a hard time with him, man. They taking it through him. They taking it through him. For real. They taking it to him. Oh shit, man. I ain't even pulled my shit up. My bad. I ain't even had to pull up for y'all to read. I ain't even had to pull up for y'all to read, man. My bad. My bad. That's on me. Damn, Shannon. Evan, who was jailed for a 2017 domestic incident with her alleged abusive husband, now fears for Sharpe's latest accuser, who filed lawsuit on Sunday in Nevada State Court. So she fearing for the old girl. Man, that's bullshit. Go ahead with that shit. She ain't fearing for her. She trying to get some money. She can care less about that 2019 20-year-old. I want people to understand what Shannon did to this woman by doxing her, by putting out her name, by putting out her OnlyFans account. She told her son, "What you talking about? Her name already out there. She got an OnlyFans account. She get paid. She get paid for her body, man. She getting paid for her body. So what is she talking about? Like really, really, what is she talking about? This woman get paid for her body, man. You think she care her name out there? She probably getting more money than she ever got. People probably buying them subscriptions up for her. I know for a fact they probably buying it. Her name out there. She probably loving that shit right now. She don't care about that. That was horrifying because there things are going to happen to her because of that. And shit gonna happen to her. She gonna make some more money. That's all that's gonna happen to that girl. I still get it to this day, and I went through a lot of things, as you can see in the complaint, that actually even stem from it. The latest lawsuit alleged Sharpe committed assault, sexual battery, essay battery, and engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress during a rocky consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years with a woman more than 30 years younger than him. Yeah, we know Shannon like I'm young. Y'all got to keep saying that. You know Shannon like I'm young. The woman legal team has released a pair of audio clips that are said to be of Sharpe telling the Jane Doe that he was choker, which was a fucking setup. Which was a setup. But Shannon fall from his freaky ass. That's boy. She had shit, boy. It's bad, boy. She turned Shannon. yo, yo. She turned Shannon ass out, boy. She turned him out. She turned his freaky ass out, man. She had Aunt around here doing crazy ass shit, man. She turned him out, man. Shannon let that young girl turn his ass out, man. Mess up everything he had going on. Turn his ass out. Turn his freaky ass out. That shit sad, man. That shit sad. Let's get on with this shit right here, though. Sharpe lawyers have pushed back the claims alleging that pair had been in a consensual relationship that involved role playing and fantasy. Fantasy. Shannon know his old ass wasn't supposed to be in that goddamn BDSM shit. He know his old ass ain't supposed to be doing that shit with that young ass girl. Done tricked him out of his position. God damn, Shannon. Sharpe lawyers has pushed back on the claim alleging the pair had. Okay, I already read that. The ESPN first take star, who is also accused of threatening to kill a woman multiple times in a sexual assault and SA her in 2024 and 2025, announces his temporary leave from the sports network Thursday. My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. Sharpe, who also a Baltimore Raven, wrote in the statement posted in social media. At this juncture, I'm letting this step aside temporary for ESPN duty. Which he ain't had no choice, man. Like I said, ESPN. I know ESPN gave him a choice. Either we fire you or you go step down. ESPN fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't wanted to make it look bad. So they gave him a choice. Either you step down right for right now while we investigate, or we gonna fire you. So he ain't had no choice but to step down right quick. It's a bad, it's looking bad. They couldn't keep him. They couldn't he got too much SA assault charge. I mean, well not charges, but civil cases out there. They had to let him go. They had to let him go. And like I said, he got one for 10 years ago that's still open. I don't know if it was 10 years ago, but she just opened it back up. But I wonder if ESPN has seen that when they hired him. They probably seen it though. But like I said, Shannon good at what he do though. They probably overlooked it. I give Shannon that, man. I get on with that. He good what he do. But he lacked judgment though. He got bad judgment, man. He got bad judgment. He got bad judgment, man. It's sad. It's sad. He got bad judgment. It's real sad. Yeah, shit is real sad. But yeah, but Monique tell him, man, I'm about to play that video with Monique. Monique tell him. Monique told Shannon. Monique told Shannon, like, look at Shannon. We need to leave these young girls alone. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she probably heard. I'm pretty sure she probably heard about it. I'm pretty sure she probably heard about it. Or she probably, she probably heard Shannon like mess with these young ass girls. She probably heard about it. Oh, crazy, man. Hey, I don't know what the hell this is right here. Hey, y'all listen to Monique told him though. Monique tried to tell him. She tried to tell him. She tried to tell Shannon what was going on. Shannon didn't want to listen. He didn't want to listen. He got a hard head. He got a hard ass head. Monique tried to tell him.
You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I do. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old.
You already said
You
said I
hang
do.
out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for the fourth round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you want some money to go to
Shannon
Starbucks.
said I
I
do.
can't go no further. But
Shannon
if you get
said
your
I
older girl,
do.
when you get to that fourth round, she's gonna say, hold on.
Hey, Monique tried to
Let
tell
me go
him.
get you
Hey,
some
man,
eggs and
Shannon.
cheese and some toast with apple
Leave
butter.
these young
That's gonna
girls
get your
alone,
energy back
Shannon.
up. I'm talking right to you.
Leave these young girls
So
alone.
he thought I was gonna be
Monique tried
scared.
to tell him that.
Yes, I'm talking.
Monique tried to tell him that.
You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I do. This is your auntie talking to you.
Yeah,
Take
I
your ass and
do.
get your old bitch
Come
out
on,
there
Shannon.
that can love you old.
Shannon, you
Trying
looking
to hang
bad
out with
right
these
now.
young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for the fourth round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah, because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that fourth round, she's gonna say, hold on.
God.
Hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese. And
Now
some
you
toast with
laughing
apple
like,
butter.
man,
'Cause
come
that's gonna get
on,
you.
like, come on, man. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool, Shannon. That shit ain't cool, man. Your old ass. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know that girl was using you for your money, man. You know that shit. Nobody got to tell you that. She finesse you. 25K a cheek. She want 25K a cheek, Shannon. Come on, Shannon. 25K a cheek. And you paid him. Them some expensive ass cheeks, boy. Expensive ass cheeks. Them some expensive ass cheeks Shannon paid for, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. She turned Shannon ass out, man. It's sad. She turned his ass out. She turned his ass out. She turned his ass out, boy. Yeah, I'm trying to look for that Cat Williams video where Cat Williams tried to tell Shannon to leave these white girls and have you done in 2 weeks. What the hell that video at, man? But they had Shannon, boy. It took about a week. And Shannon was done. Right here, right there you go, right there.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Come on, Cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared.
Facts.
You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
2 weekends. Now they got Shannon the first week though. They got him the first week.
Because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Come on, Cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not.
Look at all the signs. Look at all the signs everybody be giving Shannon, man. They be giving him so much goddamn signs, man. He was just whooped, man. That young girl just had him. That young girl had him out there, man. He wasn't trying to hit nothing. They be giving him all type of signs. Like, hey, man, you young girls, these white girls, hey, Shannon, leave these girls alone, man.
But I'm not gonna act like
had he turned Shannon ass out.
You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down.
Yo, chat. This how they got him though. This how they got him. You know, she the one that introduced that BDSM to Shannon. I think I'm saying the word when they be tying them up and shit, get tied up and choking the shit out of them and shit like that.
I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared.
She the one that introduced. Let me tell you how Shannon got now. She the one that introduced Shannon to that, right? So Shannon done got into it. He done start tying her up, choking the shit out of her. She done switch it up on him. Stop, Shannon, stop. You know I don't like that. Put a condom on, Shannon. Why you willing me raw? Why you put it in my ass and shit like that? Knowing she been doing that from the start now. She been doing that. She been doing that from the start. But she done set the damn camera up on his ass. Set the camera up on his ass. Let Shannon tie her up, choke her up. She putting on the show for the camera. Knowing she about to turn this shit in. Got him. Play him like a fool. I hate that for him. It kind of pissed me off because Shannon old enough to know. He old enough to know what the hell going on, man. He old enough to know that shit. And he let that girl fool him into that bullshit, man. Let him fool. He got fooled. Got played. Let the girl play him, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. And like I said, man, like I said on my other live, he shouldn't be messing with that young ass girl like that, man. You could tell how she talk. Look how she been talking to him. She talked like she a teenager. She talked like she was a teenager, chat. She talked like she was a teenager. She talked young as hell. Young as hell. And got him. Now he got another accuser coming out on him. Another one. But like I said, he still got his goddamn talk shows or whatever. Club Shay Shay. He can still stay afloat for a while. He might lose some endorsement deals and shit like that, but hell, he might bounce back. But like I said, man, you can't honestly blame that young girl like that either because shit, that's what they do. That's what they do. Their age. You got to blame Shannon because Shannon the goddamn he the fucking grand adult, man. He the adult. He the adult, man. That's she adult too, but Shannon an adult. Shannon been 54 years old. He did that. You know what I'm saying? So That shit crazy. Shannon boy. Shannon boy. Shannon. Shannon said he got to get that meat wet, boy. Yeah. Shannon said she had to get that meat wet. Yeah. But yo, I got a video with Candace on, man. She has some good points, man. She has some good points about what happened with this situation right here. I think I've been listening to this shit earlier.
Also,
Oh
in
shit.
1930,
Oh shit.
Trump backed down.
I gotta excuse this. I got the wrong damn video. I got the wrong video. Y'all give me a second, man. I'm about to pull it up right now.
From this young woman. And I'm going to show Weinstein is moving to jury selection for his Me Too retrial. So let's talk about all of that. We're going to also get to Joe Rogan, who's under attack by the Zionist lobby. We're all further into
talking about. But we've seen this happen before. Rest his soul, O.J. Simpson. You know, he had the famous quote, "I'm O.J., I ain't black." Even Michael Jackson went through what he went through, rest his soul.
right.
Even Kanye had to be reminded. And now Miss
And look, he talking about everybody else knowing got there. He got this young girl and he messing with it.
I don't want that. And now we can't keep off our black media station. When before she gave us her butt to kiss. Now, if I'm lying, if I'm speaking out of turn, people, y'all correct me. But y'all know I'm telling the truth. Now, you're talking about somebody that's always uplifted this community. And I was one of the first guys that had a viral moment with Cat Williams, and they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to attack me. But Candace has given y'all her butt to kiss for 2 decades. And the moment, what they doing? They can't fire me. They can't fire me. The hell you say? Now look at her.
Now look at you, Mr. Shannon Sharpe. Ooh, that Candace karma comes quick.
Yo,
right?
she got it with that comeback.
Yes, I did nothing
Now
to
look
him. I
at
have no
you.
idea what that was about, and nothing he said was true, obviously.
Like
and I haven't
everything on the
pivoted
line
my
now. You
conservative
talk about
decisions.
everybody else.
But what transpired
Knowing you had a
thereafter,
messed
he's
up
kind of been in the
situation
public
going
for the
on.
wrong reason. So in September of last year, he suffered a really rather embarrassing public moment. You guys probably remember it, where he accidentally went onto Instagram Live and broadcast himself.
Yo, when Shannon did that shit last year, man, I honestly thought it wasn't no mistake. You know what I'm saying? I thought he put that out there because he had all these gay allegations out here and shit like that. I just thought he meant to put that shit out there. He claimed he didn't, but I thought he meant to do that shit. He had an ass of gay allegations out on him.
In the middle of having some sexual relations with a woman. I kid you not. I don't know. He said he accidentally pressed the wrong button and the public was able to hear him with a woman. Here's just a couple of headlines about that. Forced to release
Michelle.
a statement after
Goddamn
ESPN
Michelle.
star.
I wonder who the hell
star's
Michelle
Instagram
is.
shares a live sex tape. So that was not fun for him. And it really is stemming from that issue. At least that's his allegation, which the current issue arises. He's now in a very serious predicament because a young woman has come forward and she's alleging that she was raped and she was threatened by Shannon Sharpe during what she is describing as a quote unquote rocky consensual relationship. That term, a rocky consensual relationship. So her attorney
That shit
filed a
wasn't no
lawsuit
rocky,
on
man.
Sunday in Nevada, and she listed herself. Her
She see
attorneys
dollar
listed her
sign.
as
That's
Jane
all
Doe.
to it. That shit wasn't no
The
rocky.
lawsuit accuses Shannon Sharpe of using physical force on her and inflicting emotional distress on her. And I'll tell you what her story is. Okay. Her story is that she was at the gym in Los Angeles back in 2023, pumping some iron. And lo and behold, here comes Shannon Sharpe. They met. Now, to be clear, she says she was just 20 years old, which I hate. I hate that a 56-year-old man is hitting on a 20-year-old at the gym. Again, not illegal, but yes, probably very immoral. I think we can all agree.
It's weird, man. It's not illegal. It's not illegal to date somebody 20 years old when you 54. It's not illegal. She right. But it's just weird as hell. What the hell y'all gonna talk about? What the hell y'all be talking about? What y'all got in common? You 30 years older than this. You 30 some years older older than this little girl. I mean, what is there to talk about with her? That's my thing. What the hell do y'all talk about? Like I said, it ain't illegal. The shit is weird as hell. It's weird as hell.
Like going after young women who are younger than your daughters, it's pretty gross. He would have been 54 at the time. And from there on, the two of them start a relationship. A 2-year sexual relationship followed. Now, she's alleging that the rape element didn't occur until October of last year. And then again, so she got raped in October of 2024.
It went back.
And then again, allegedly this
It
year
went
in
back.
January. So obviously, for those of you that are following our Harvey series, that's immediately for me where I pause, because what jumps out is the persistent question that I have in these circumstances, which is what would incentivize any young woman to go back and continue relations with an alleged rapist? Just, again, common sense. Not saying I have a degree in whatever degree you
Same
have to
thing
get
I
to have
just
a
said.
degree
Why
in.
would you go back
But I
after
am
he done
saying that
rape you 2 times?
sometimes it really
After the
just comes
first
down to
time, why
street
did
smarts
you know what
and
I'm
common
saying?
sense. Actually, most times it does.
After the
Anywho,
first time, you supposed to went to the
plaintiff is
police.
being represented by attorney
But you
Tony
already know
Buzby.
you ain't
That
had that
name
plan
sounds
together
familiar to
yet.
you. He is
You ain't
involved in a
had
lot of big
that
name
sex tape
suits. He made
yet.
a name for himself.
You ain't had the
Most
evidence you needed yet.
recently, Jay-Z
It's fucked
came
up.
out and said this guy is a shakedown artist because he was essentially trying to loop Jay-Z in with the Diddy accusers. He's representing a litany of Diddy accusers, and he made an allegation that Jay-Z had done something to a 13-year-old. I never jumped on that. I looked into it, and it sounded to me like
Black bullshit.
the case sounded fraudulent to me. I didn't buy
It's
it regarding
bullshit.
Jay-Z.
That
But
what it
he's been
got
involved
thrown
again
out.
in a
That's
lot
why
of
it
these
got thrown out. It was
cases.
a bullshit
And
ass
one of the
case.
things that he has done is he's immediately released audio to the public of Shannan Sharpe threatening this young woman. So now she's 22, 23. And I'm going to allow you to take a listen. I'm going to allow you guys to be the judge and jury. And we're going to take a listen to the audio that Busby has decided to release. Take a listen.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel
Yo,
like
chat, y'all look how she sound. She sound, man, she sound like she young.
Nothing yet. You want to be a to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Setting his ass up. She's setting him up.
I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
So you hear that and you don't have any context and you're going, okay, well, he definitely did just threaten to choke her, that he was going to choke her and that she would have no say in the matter. And she says, I don't want to be choked.
But y'all,
Case
man, I'm
closed.
telling
Story
y'all,
super
man,
closed.
Shannan,
Now here's
I'm
what I
telling
know.
y'all, Shannan talking like that to her. Cause she got Shannan talking like that to her. You know what I'm saying? She introduced Shannan to all that freaky stuff like that. That's why Shannan he's so comfortable saying what he's saying. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He comfortable like that because she got Shannan talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Shannan old ass ain't been talking like that. All that choking and tying up. She introduced Shannan to that. That didn't just come out the way. That's how she set everything up. That's exactly how she set everything up. She got Shannan talking like that. She set it up like that. She got Shannan so goddamn comfortable to his dumb ass went and did all that. That's why they got the videotape. That's why she's so comfortable with that videotape. Cause I guarantee y'all on that videotape, Shannan is choking that shit out of it. And she playing like a victim. She playing like she's scared. I bet you she playing like she's scared. She terrified. The whole time she got the camera high where Shannan can't see it recording them. Sad, Chad. It's sad. It's sad what these women out here do to you, boy. It's sad. Like I said, Shannon ass supposed to be put up somewhere, married, going home to his wife, man. At 56, Shannon got too big. That's what it was, man. Shannon got too big. He got too big, and they gotta put him back down. He a black man that got too big, man. They gotta put him back down. They gotta put him back down on his feet. He too up there. He too up there. They gotta put him back on his feet, man. They gotta bring him back down. That's what it is, though. It's crazy.
I know that in a typical scenario, if we went onto a time machine and traveled back to yesteryear, we would be very accustomed to these male defendants issuing a very buttoned up statement via their lawyers, denying their fault, maintaining their innocence, but also then moving on to sort of maintain their silence in an effort to allow the courts, some statement like, we look forward to our day in court to work through the details, right? But that's not what Shannan Sharpe and his legal team has opted to do. Like I said, in the wake of Brian Friedman just dropping the messages on lawsuitinfo.com, it seems like now men are fighting fire or proceed fire with fire. And instead, he posted a statement onto his Instagram, which was drafted by his lawyers, and he included text messages from this young woman. And I'm going to show you what that statement reads. Now, I'm not going to read every text message because it's quite graphic, but these are text messages that are coming, that I feel comfortable reading, that are coming from this young woman. It's a statement by lawyer Lanny J. Davis, and the text message reads, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck.
Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Choke me with it.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Bleeping.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? She came at him saying, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck. You understand what I'm saying? Man, Shannon old ass don't know nothing about that. She introduced Shannon to this bullshit. She introduced him to that. And she had a plan all along to set his ass up. She introduced Shannon to that. A dog collar? Come on, man.
Okay.
We don't be doing,
immediately suddenly makes us go,
black man. We don't be doing shit like that.
This?
No damn dog collar.
See, it always offends our senses.
We don't be doing freak ass shit like that.
And a man, and this is reminiscent to me of when I looked through the Romanian case regarding Andrew Tate. And when you get these out of context messages and you just go, this is awful and this is violent. But then you get another piece of the equation, and now you have this woman saying, I want you to choke me, allegedly. These are messages are being alleged by his lawyer. I would assume the lawyer is not trying to be disbarred, and he has confirmed that these are true messages. We can pull that back up. I'll continue reading the statement. And then suddenly you're going, okay, what kind of a relationship was this? Because she's describing it as consensual. And then he just names her. He's like, this woman's name is Gabriella Zuniga. This is a text message from her to Shannan Sharpe on October 7th, 2023.
See, that's why I think he messed up at too, man. I don't know why his lawyers advised him to do that shit. The name the accuser, name her all her pages and shit like that. I don't think he should have did that. Matter of fact, I don't think he should make no statements at all. I just think he should have just shut the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why the lawyers advised him to do that shit. I don't think he should have made no statement. I think he should have just shut the fuck up and let the shit play it out in court. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't think he should have did that shit.
And then she says to him on a different text message, which is from January of this year, quote, I know you miss this big, juicy AA-S. And she ends the message with $25,000 for each cheek.
$25K for each cheek?
It's very expensive, very pricey. And then the lawyer continues in the statement. He writes, this law
$25K for each cheek that Shannon paid for. $25K. And she said that because y'all know Shannon, she got mad at Shannon for that sex tape. So she saying, goddamn, you gotta pay $25K for each cheek. And Shannon paid it. She paid it. He paid it. How the hell you paid? Boy, boy. That girl, she must be had some type of roots of voodoo on Shannon, bro. 'Cause ain't no fucking way in hell. I don't care how bad you is. 25K. I don't give a damn how much money I got, bro. In a way. In a way, because you got down. You could find someone. You could have found somebody else out there better, and just by your name, just by your name alone, you could have got them. But you paying her 25K, so you paying her 50 grand, 50K just to smash. Boy, ain't no way, ain't no way,
Lawsuit filed by Gabriela Zuniga,
ain't
again,
no
just
way.
unmasking her. He's like, forget the Jane Doe stuff. It was filed by this young woman and orchestrated by her attorney. Tony Busby is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship.
See that's why they trying to get that tape. Cause Shannon Sharpe and his attorney saying that the tape is edited. She edited the tape. Shannon Sharpe said it's a 10-minute video. She edited it to about 30 seconds. So they trying to get that tape real bad, which they got to turn that tape over. Because in the civil case, you got all your evidence you got to turn it over. You know what I'm saying? You got to turn the tape over in the civil case. Now, if it was a criminal case, I don't think you got to do it. But in the civil case, anything you got, any evidence, anything you got to turn it over to the other party. You got to turn everything over. So that's why Shannon Sharpe and his lawyers want that tape. You know what I'm saying? They want the tape so bad.
Relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek, as quoted above from her text message to Mr. Sharpe. There are other examples of texts from Ms. Zuniga. For example, this one I am not comfortable reading, but basically she's asking for him to put a baby to impregnate her, I guess is the most proper way that I could say that. And it just gets increasingly more graphic about how she wants to have a black baby, his black baby, to be sure.
So you got this white girl telling you she want to have a black baby. Why not? Like, you supposed to cut her off right. You supposed to cut her. You supposed to cut in that relationship right then. Why you saying you want to have a black baby? Why not just say you want to have a baby? You understand what I'm saying? She said she want to have a black baby. She don't even got to say all that. She ain't even got to put black in there at all. Shannon should have knew something like this. I mean, he should have just. All the signs was there. All the signs deleted. Yo, I need to leave her alone. So it's something. It's something with this. It's something with this chick. He had all the damn signs. He was so goddamn thirsty and sprung over this damn young bitch that he overlooked everything, all the signs people were giving him. Even her herself, how she talked to him. How every time a text message or they on the phone, she always say his name. Y'all gotta understand this. When y'all on the phone, y'all text somebody, y'all don't keep saying their name like that. She doing that shit so she can let everybody know who she talking to. A black baby. Come on, man. Just say I want to have your baby. That's all. It's that simple. You don't got to.
And so they're sharing this, and it, like I said, this is why you have to wait for the full context of, and it doesn't make like Shannon Sharpe an amazing person. I think he's gross. And I do not understand these sorts of relationships where people are craving violence. But you can imagine if you are with a girl, and I'm not saying this is the circumstance, we'd have to read through everything in its entirety. And she's got these like rape like violent turn ons or kinks, and you guys are into this together. And then one day you're set up and she's recording everything and removing it from its context because she knows that the average member of the public is not going to read this as anything other than just violence. Well, then you have somebody who is indeed trying to con you and trying to extort you.
And that's what I was just saying, chat. She set all that up. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. Do the public opinion, how they look at it, it don't matter if she conning him or not. It matters on how everything look, how everything sound, what people are hearing, how he choke her, how he tied her up. That's what matters. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? People ain't looking at it how like us men looking at it. Us men looking at it. Oh yeah, Shannan got conned, man. She setting Shannan up. She set him up. But everybody else in the public, they ain't looking at it like that. They're not looking at it like that at all. They're looking at it. They're looking at the tapes. How he say, "Oh, I'm gonna choke you." They're looking at it how she telling Shannan. How she telling Shannan, "Oh, why you ain't put a condom on? I told you, you know, put a condom." That's what they looking at it, and it sound bad how she was saying it. It sound horrible, but us men know that the whole time she ain't be doing nothing but setting his ass up. We know that.
For money. We don't know. Okay. What I can tell you is that in addition to this, Shannan himself posted a public video statement on X. So I'm going to allow you to listen to his response to her lawsuit.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzzard, who is
all this kind of kink. Is it like bestiality? I don't know
Like
what
fool,
people are into
Shannan.
these days. Okay, I've aged out. I should really be referring to
You shouldn't
myself
even
as a
be in that
grandma.
situation, Shannan.
But I will also say this: these people put themselves into these scenarios, right? And again, over and over again, we are seeing Shannan Sharpe in these sorts of scenarios and continually having to make these sorts of statements so that he can ironically or unironically preserve his job and his reputation. How about just behaving well behind the scenes? How about
Exactly. Shannon Sharpe keep putting himself in bad ass situations. Just like last year with that sex tape, and now with this girl, he put himself in them situations, man, and got to keep apologizing, keep coming out with videos looking all sad and shit. Stop putting yourself in them situations, man. Your old ass get you goddamn find you one girl and just chill. Definitely, you got a lot to lose, Shannon, man. I don't know why. I don't know why these celebrities think that they can mess with every damn girl and they're not gonna try to come get them for their money. Why they think that? They're looking at dollar signs. They're looking at, man, come on, man. Some for some female just shit. Just want to be by you. You got you famous. They just want to be by you. They ain't thinking that crazy shit. But most of them, they thinking on how they can get you. Definitely if you stop messing with them. Definitely if you stop dealing with them, they think about how they gonna get you. How much money they can get up out of you. Idiot, man.
not being a 56-year-old man that hits on people at the gym to avoid these sorts of circumstances? It's hard to feel bad for him. But
You can't feel bad
in the
for him.
courtroom, it's not about who you
Can't
feel
feel bad
bad
for
for or whether or not you
You
think
too old
he's a
for that.
moral
That shit
man.
happened
It is
to him
about
like
whether
that.
or
You
not
too
you
old for
believe
that.
that Shannan Sharpe raped this young woman. And with what I've seen in terms of the text messages thus far, I do not believe that it is likely that this was a rape scenario. It does look like a shakedown to me.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's difficult for me to say as someone
Shakedown all
who does
day.
not appreciate this man whatsoever. But it's now leading to a larger conversation, which is the way that he's fighting this, like fire with fire. I think what we are starting to see is the end of the Me Too movement. I believe that it is going to be a perfect circle. It is going to come back to Harvey Weinstein.
Yo, and with his boy Stephen A. Smith, if I was Shannon Sharpe, I wouldn't deal with Stephen A. Smith at all. Cause y'all remember last year when that accuser came out trying to get Jay-Z for money. Stephen A. Smith talked about it on his podcast. He talked about it on his podcast saying that, oh, I know Jay-Z and I know Jay-Z. He wasn't Jay-Z for the man I know. He wouldn't do nothing like that. But when it comes to Shannon Sharpe, he didn't say that about Shannon. Stephen A. Smith said about Shannon, I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know what's going on. So why you so I know, I mean, you probably cool with Jay-Z, but I'm pretty sure you know Shannon more than you know Jay-Z because you work with him every day. So why the same thing you say about Jay-Z about, now I know he wouldn't do nothing like that. Why you ain't say that about Shannon? Y'all understand what I'm saying? He didn't say that about Shannon. He backpedaling. Stephen A. Smith, he backpedaling about Shannon Sharpe. He don't want to be it's like he don't want to be nowhere near what's going on with Shannon Sharpe. But with Jay-Z, he said, Jay-Z, man, for the man I know, he won't do nothing like that. But Shannon Sharpe, he ain't say that about Shannon Sharpe. He ain't say what he said about Jay-Z to Shannon Sharpe. So if I was Shannon Sharpe, man, I'll cut Stephen A. Smith all the way off. All the way off. I'll cut Stephen A. Smith off. I should pull that video up with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a joke, man. He's a joke, man. He's a joke. But yeah, I'm about to get up off this screen, man. I'm about to get up off here. Mike Phrase Unfiltered, man. Y'all check the video out, share it, subscribe. I appreciate it. I would really appreciate it.
Mike Phrase Unfiltered. Mike Phrase Unfiltered. Mike Phrase Unfiltered. Mike Phrase Unfiltered.
Drive to the counter.
Got the picture on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Yeah, it